Alright, girly, let's get out of here. I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of this.
I expect that you will. Now,
Thank you.
I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced
Piper like that. Piper admires you.
Sure managed to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy.
Sorry, that kind of slipped out.
Poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. Vadim, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something. There it is. The still. And I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked. And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
Seems that execution didn't quite take, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find? The children of Adam, setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters. So, to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me. I'm kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe. I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" And they buy it. Took me a couple more days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
Is Bunker Hill a settlement?
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
You know, I'm going for it. Screw it.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
Oh, thanks, Blue.
Work for a try.
Awesome. Sweet. And unexpected.
Me when I flirt with somebody.
Get out of here?
I just like her reactions when you flirt. She gets so like, she's like, oh, how could you? Really appreciate how I'm super charismatic. Still can fail a bunch of skill checks. It's so fun when you make Fallout into a dating simulator.
They've kidnapped my wife.
Damn. Calm
It's
down.
okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get her back.
We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring her back safe, okay?
Of course. I'm a good person like that. Dog meat! Dog meat's my bestie. Why can't... I mean, there's a perk you can get for dog meat, so I guess that is the dog meat perk. But I would say every companion has their own perks you can get, except for dog meat, because you can't actually raise affinity with dog meat.
Eyes up, this is for you!
No. Please, you've got to help me.
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god. Thank you. Let's go.
The castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
I rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole
I'm
Commonwealth
gonna do
behind
old
us. If
guns
you've got
when
time,
I have
something
him.
else has come up. I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened.
Oh, am I going the wrong? Oh my god, hi. Whoa. That's a lot of rads, buddy. Where's the Freedom Trail? I kind of got lost from because they were being killed by super mutants. Are the Railroad actually the worst faction? I've seen people recently. I've seen a lot of Railroad hate recently. I thought the Railroad was like the most. Well, aside from. I thought they were better than the Brotherhood, at least. Morally.
There we go.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad. And you are? Deacon. Where have you been?
Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal out there.
Am I?
Do we know each other?
I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You've made waves. The Brotherhood of Steel let you into their ranks. That's a hell of a thing there. And, as if that wasn't enough, Des, seriously, you haven't heard of her? She's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole
Oh
Commonwealth's
no, they know
behind
who
her.
I am.
So you're vouching for her?
Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute
It
isn't
is the
involved.
Institute, actually.
Kellogg kidnapped him.
Well, you got your revenge. But that doesn't bring your son back. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Hold on. Let's see what Piper says. What?
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into
Piper
your
like
missing
that.
boy.
Okay, we're fine.
What the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you.
Is this the
See Deacon for
companions?
details.